I'm going to show you how to repair this little dent. You can see it there rather quickly, actually, using the Sem Solaray dent repair material and the primer sealer. And both of these products are cured out with a special UV light that I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. Okay, now to prepare the surface, well, first of all, it's a little rough here, so I'm going to sand it to get the area smoother so it'll accept our repair well. And Sem recommends cleaning with the Sem salt, so I'm going to spray some on here and then wipe it off in one direction. Now, bodymen, of course, understand about how to do all of this stuff. I'm not going to pretend to know all this, so follow your own directions, your rules. Now I'm scuffing the dent and repair area with the sprayed the Sem Solve on and used a red pad to scuff it a little bit and wipe off that Sem Solve. Okay, so we have our area cleaned and ready to go. Let's zero in here a little closer so you can see what I do exactly. I'm going to take now the tube, and so, as you can see, it's a pretty large tube really. From what I squeeze on here, I could do quite a few repairs with this one tube. So all we're going to do is squeeze some on over the repair area, and I'm going to take a body spreader and spread it out, and don't get it too thick, of course. And the main thing, of course, I want to get it over the dent area, but you can do 2 or 3 applications. We don't want to apply one big glob and try to cure it out. Now this is the special UV light. As you can see, it's about a 4 to 5 inch footprint, we call it, so it's going to have enough area that it's going to cover the repair area real well. Now there's a special ballast that comes with this light, and we're going to plug this in. Now if you happen to unplug or turn the light off, it's going to take a few minutes for the ballast to rejuvenate so that the light will come back on again. So remember, if you want to keep using it, keep your light turned on, or keep it plugged in also, of course. Alright, now we're going to turn this light on, and I'm going to hold the UV light about 1 to 2 inches from the surface, and I'm going to hold it there for about 2 to 4 minutes. Now if you happen to have a 400 watt light, this will cut your time in half. You can do this in 1 to 2 minutes. So with this light, I'm holding it about 2 to 4 minutes. Now the center part's going to be nice and completely cured out. The edges may be a little tacky, but that's going to all sand away as I prepare the surface for the finish of the job. Remember about that ballast, what I said about turning your light off. Okay, so now we're going to sand it. Now if you have power tools or air tools, you can use that particular sander, and if you have to plug in, well, then you can use this. So we supply both of these tools, nice and convenient. Okay, now for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to do the sanding by hand. First recommended is to use about a 180 grit sandpaper. So I'm going to sand that, and then I'm going to switch to, I think here I'm using about 320 grit. 320 to 400 will be fine. Okay, so of course when you're done, you're going to blow off the dust and clean it with the Sem Solve again. It's good to use a good wipe also, or a tack cloth. And again, like I say, body people know what they're doing when they get to these stages. Okay, now let's look at the primer sealer. Now you're going to shake the can up well, and you're going to spray on a couple of light coats. Now what you do here, you're going to spray on 2 to 3 medium coats, allowing about 2 to 3 minutes flash time between coats. That's important, okay? So I sprayed the first coat on, waited a couple of minutes, now my second, alright? And then we're going to go right back to our UV light again, holding it. As you see, it came on there in a couple of seconds, and I hold it over the area 1 to 2 inches again away from the surface for about 2 to 4 minutes, and we end up having a really nice repair. It's primed, only took a few minutes compared to the other products that we've been using for all these past few years. Okay, so we have 2 products now, and here's the other product. This is called bumper repair material. It's also used with the UV light. The only difference is that we use the plastic leather prep instead of the Sem Solve for cleaning when we're going to be doing bumpers. So here's these 2 products, dent repair material and bumper repair material.